Thank you all for joining us. Today we're going to discuss the Fremont Motor Companies and the organization as a whole, as well as discuss our history of excellence, which we're all very proud of.
Can you give me some information about Fremont Motor Company?
Sure. Fremont Motor Company was founded in 1938, and it is a fourth-generation company. And the neat part is that not only is the organization fourth generation, but we have fourth-generation customers as well. So not only are our employees a major part of the communities that we serve, but also the customers are as well.
How many dealerships does Fremont Motors have?
There are 13 individual dealerships, and they're located throughout the state of Wyoming, as well as one in western Nebraska.
And how many franchises represent those 13 dealerships?
Fremont Motor Company is fortunate enough to represent 11 different franchises, ranging from the domestics such as Ford, Chrysler, and Chevy, to imports such as Toyota and Volkswagen.
And can you discuss briefly your career advancement opportunities within your organization?
Certainly. There are plenty of advancement opportunities, and we're actually very proud of this within the organization. Having 13 different locations, it makes it very easy for us to have an opening somewhere. So even if an employee starts at one dealership located in somewhere in the state, they might end up in a higher position in a different location. We see our employees as the most important or vital asset to our entire organization. So we really have a lot of respect and try to grow from within with our employees the best that we can.
Is Fremont Motors a progressive company?
It is, absolutely. We're constantly recruiting people. We really try to keep a great energy and have as much of a dynamic workforce as we can. The company has no plans to stop growing, and we're looking all the time for other communities that we possibly could have the opportunity to serve within.
Is Wyoming a great place to work and live?
It is, yes, absolutely. And I think anybody that has lived here before or does live here currently would also agree that it is a wonderful place to both live and work. The communities and the towns in which we serve are a wonderful size. They're not too big, not too small. And that makes for a real close-knit, integral community lifestyle where the quality of life is just excellent. There's plenty to do outside, outside all of the communities. Lots of mountains and lakes. So there's hunting, fishing, rock climbing, mountain biking. Pretty much anything that you want to do from an outdoor standpoint is very, very easily accessible from any of our towns in which we serve.
And the locations, can you tell us where your stores are located throughout the state of Wyoming and western Nebraska?
Sure. Yep. We have, we're kind of peppered throughout the state, and our hope is that we are located conveniently from any point that you are in the state. There's a Fremont location that's close by or within a close proximity. So we have individual points or individual stores such as Rock Springs, Rawlins, Scottsbluff, Cody, and Powell. And then we have some towns that actually have two Fremont Motor dealerships within them, such as Riverton, Lander, Casper, and Sheridan. So there's plenty within the state and even western Nebraska, but our main goal is just to be as convenient as we can for our customers.
And can you give me some reasons why they should move or live in Wyoming, cost of living and climate?
Sure, absolutely. There are tons of reasons to live in Wyoming, but probably one of the most beneficial ones is the cost of living. The state has no personal income tax, so right off the bat, there's a major bonus there. We also are fortunate enough to have all different seasonal climates or all different seasons, so we really experience a vast difference between each of the four. Our springs are great. We get moisture and lots of blooming. Our summers are amazing. Everybody says Wyoming is the place to be in the summer with clear blue skies and great temperatures. And our falls are gorgeous. We get a great color change in the fall. And then in the winter, we have plenty of snow, so if people are interested in any type of snow-related activities, you know, skiing, snowboarding, snowshoeing, snowmobiling, anything like that, there's plenty of snow in the winter as well. So we're very fortunate with the versatility of our climate. And then in addition, we have 2 national parks, Yellowstone and Grand Teton, that are famous and known throughout the country, and they're right in our backyard, which is awesome. So from any Fremont location, you can get to Yellowstone and Grand Teton relatively quickly. And then we also have 12 state parks in addition to the national parks. So we're very, very blessed, and there's plenty to do and to see within the state.
Can you discuss briefly the real estate opportunities and the cost of living in Wyoming as compared to the United States?
Sure. Our cost of living is slightly lower, which is great. And even though our average household income is a little bit higher than many other states, we still have a lower cost of living. There's a lot of new development in the towns that we have our dealerships in, and that's nice because housing is available. And we're getting, you know, there is growth. The median housing price in Wyoming is $205,000. So there's not only availability, but it's at a reasonable price.
And can you discuss briefly about your unique technician demo program you folks are offering to your Master Certified Technicians?
Sure. We're very proud of our incentive and excited for the Master Certified Technicians. Like I mentioned earlier, we see our employees as such a vital, critical part of our organization, and we really admire and appreciate the skill level of our Master Certified Technicians. So we offer them we call it a vehicle demo program, where they can purchase any new vehicle, and the dealership then subsidizes the expense of that vehicle for the technicians. So it is offered for all manufacturer Master Certified Technicians.
And can you discuss the benefits that Fremont has?
Sure. Fremont has a lot of benefits, very competitive from a benefit standpoint. We have a health reimbursement account, paid holidays, paid time off, 401k. We also offer employee discounts within the dealerships. So we're proud of our benefits, and we do have a human resources director, and her name is Amy Kelly, and she can be contacted at 307-332-8346, and she'd be more than happy for anybody that's looking for additional information or a little bit more in-depth overview of each of our benefits and the packages. She'd be more than happy to discuss them with you.
And if someone wanted to join your winning team, do you have any points of contact so you can give these folks over the phone right now, or point of contact?
Sure. We have a management company that's based in Lander, and there are directors of each department within that management company. So for fixed operations, we have Tom Koshko and Arin Guschewsky. For sales, we have Brad DeSelms. For finance and insurance, we have Robert Laird. E-commerce, we have Matt Childers and Jeff Running. For our fleet department, we have Carl Florence. And then for accounting, we have Nancy Sukup. And all of them are always available to speak with anyone who's interested about any positions within their specific departments. So please feel free to call anytime. And I really appreciate your time and listening to our presentation. And if you have any further questions, please feel free to get a hold of us. We look forward to hopefully you being a part of our winning team and joining our history of excellence. Thank you.